Sir King. Welcome to Tofu Alley.
Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
No beef, just tofu.
Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Sir King.
Step on them, king. Step on them, king. I love me some Avatar Nation.
Damn! Oh, hell no.
Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
No beef, just tofu.
All right, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Long time no see. What's up, the Queen Bee for You Reacts? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. What's up, Your Pleasure 721? Hope all is well with you. Thank you for being a tofuan. I appreciate you. All right. So let me bring up my agenda. So we're talking about some people had a couple of words for me. So I guess I have to address them real quick. What's up, Detach Myself? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being a tofuan and moderator. I appreciate you. Hope you had a good Sunday. All right, let me bring my agenda real quick. Hold on, how we do this? Here we go. Share screen. Do. All right, here we go. Bam. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, first we're gonna talk about Tiger Woods leaves Nike. Yo Gotti, Big Jook, shaking my head. Full circle. I'll talk about that situation. Tim Blaine, walk your dog. Treasure Lane. BP and PP means backpedal and pussy popping because that's what he definitely is doing with his lime ass. What's up, Jay Wilson, Line and Kimmie? Do we have an issue? So those are the things I will be speaking on tonight, during tonight's broadcast. Feel free to thumbs up the live. I appreciate you being here because you could be anywhere, but you chose to be here. So I'm truly grateful, thankful, and appreciative. What's up, Makeup Baby? Makeup Baby, I know there's a lot going on in Memphis. Ooh, for what I can see, from the peripheral, it's crazy. All right, let's give y'all some news that you can absolutely use. Like I told y'all before, I had a feeling that Tiger Woods was going to leave Nike, and he did. And he did. And I knew he was because his son has signed to another apparel company besides Nike. Like I'm saying, would you let your child sign to another company that you weren't in business with? Hell no to the no. So Tiger Woods is no longer with Nike. Plus, we all know that Tiger Woods wasn't really on top of his game because of injuries. He had a bunch of situations dealing with the domestic situation with his wife. Then he had that situation where he got fell out. He drove off the cliff and all that. So Nike and Tiger Woods have parted ways. What's up, Nessa ABCDEFG? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. The other thing, also I didn't put in the agenda, but I want to tell you, Nick Saban, if you are an Alabama football fan, he decided to retire. So I was like, damn, I didn't even hear about that, but I had been away from the news for a couple of days. But Nick Saban is no longer with the Alabama Crimson Tide. I was like, wow, that's crazy. So he is retired, and the coach from Washington is going to be the new coach for Alabama. That's crazy. That's crazy. So it'll be interesting to see how the new era. I mean, pretty much from what I read, Nick Saban was tired of having a deal. At college athletes cannot get paid. They cannot have endorsement deals, and I think Nick Saban didn't really want to deal with that because he's up there in age. So he just didn't really want to do with that. So he decided, look, I'm gonna retire. I already won numerous championships and all that. What's up, Philly T? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Thank you for being a tofu and moderator. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is Yo Gotti, Big Jook, Shake My Head. Y'all all know, you should know, Yo Gotti is a rapper. He's married to Angela Simmons. But apparently out there in Memphis, they got this, this big presence. Big Jook is, I guess, the brother of Yo Gotti. Big Jook was killed this weekend when he was trying to, I guess they had a repast or a funeral for his uncle. I'm not really talking about that stuff because y'all dig into that, but that stuff is kind of crazy. What's up, Ron P? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I mean, it's kind of crazy because it relates to that whole situation with Young Dolph. From an outsider looking into the situation, I'm kind of like blown away because everywhere you go, people are putting up Young Dolph stuff. I'm like, damn, is that deep? It's kind of messed up. Like I was telling Mika Baby, that's like it's gonna be crazy because y'all do y'all research on that situation. Because I mean, people are showing video of the funeral or the repast, and I'm like, are y'all okay? Like y'all showing that not to broadcast or honor the person who passed away, but to sit up there and talk about a person who was alive moments before they were killed. That's insane. That's crazy to me. So either way, it's gonna be kind of violent up there in Memphis or down there in Memphis. It's just it's just crazy because I don't know. That's that street life. Because once, like I said, we all gotta be careful the life y'all choose because it has ramifications and repercussions. That's all I got to say about that. Y'all do y'all research on that. I ain't gonna talk about that because it's deep. It's deep, deep. All right. Regarding full circle, listen, y'all remember? Listen, this is crazy, 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 crazy. So I told you about the situation that happened at the gym last Sunday. How the dude kept yelling at me and I walked off the court. I said, because like I said, I'm gonna leave before I say something or do something I regret. And I left, right? So, because like I said, that dude he just kept, yeah, yeah. Sorry, you said yeah, dated Angela. Well, no, he married Angela Simmons. He married. I think didn't he marry her? He married Angela Simmons. I think for the last I heard. But I may be wrong. So, like I said, the dude kept yelling at me. He kept yelling at me and all this other stuff. And like I told you, he ain't that good of a player to be yelling at me. And like I say, as a man, the most disrespectful thing for another man is to berate another man disrespectfully. Like that's a no-no. So the crazy thing was, I guarantee you not, it was I rarely go to this restaurant. I rarely go to this restaurant. But I didn't feel like cooking and I wanted me an ice cream. What did I order? I wanted me an ice cream, strawberry shake, and I got me like some nachos or something, right? And I rarely go to this restaurant. And lo and behold, and I said I want to sit at the bar because I wanted to see it was a game on. I forgot what the game was, but it was a game on. The other person at the motherfucking bar, I guarantee you not, is that dude that was sitting up there yelling at me. And I'm a cool dude, so I was like, because like I played with basketball with him a lot. So at first he was like, and then I guess he remembered what happened the last time we encountered or saw each other. Now I'm cool. Once we step off the court, I wash whatever. I wash that away. But his ass, like once he saw me and then he remembered, he didn't say shit else to me. So I said, I don't give a damn. I'm here to have my strawberry milkshake and here to eat my nachos and to watch the motherfucking game. I didn't come to see you. So I didn't really have no, and it's weird because normally people they'll ask you, "Oh, what's up, man?" Or I was expecting him to say something about what transpired because I was about to say, "Oh, sorry about what happened on Sunday," but no, I didn't. I sat there and I was cool. I didn't say shit. I was like, "Cause why I'm apologizing for sorry? You yelled at me. I didn't yell at you." So I wasn't about to say, and I wasn't in the mood to be a peacemaker. I wasn't in that kind of mood, right? You should have been the one apologizing. Nonetheless, I told you, you can tell how people really feel about you. You just give them a minute. I told you when you first see somebody on numerous occasions and they don't say nothing to you, you know there's an issue. So this was the other issue I could tell. So as he was leaving, mind you, we at the same counter. So mind you, he leaving, mind you, he leaving, right? He don't say nothing. He don't say, I'll see you later, peace out, take care, I'll see you on the court next time. He don't say shit. I said, oh, okay. I feel you. All right. All right. You know what I mean? It's just like the universe will tell you so much about a person. So I was like, okay, now I know how to go about you. It's pretty much fuck you. That's how I feel. What's up, Black Pearl? How you doing? Good to see you. Make a Baby says they are ensuring him getting what? So that footage is out there now? Because the last time I saw the footage was just them being like away from the scene, like them talking, and then all you see is the Memphis police cars surrounding the area. That's the last I saw. But you say they are and showed him getting. Damn, that footage is out there. They almost killed his mama. Yeah, I heard she was in the car. Damn, that would make a baby. That would have been messed up if they unalived his mama. Whoo, y'all would have had to call out the what they call them, the National Guard. Boy, his mama would have got hit. Damn, damn, that's crazy. What's up, Life Vibes? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. That's crazy, man. That really would have turned y'all city into a war zone for real, for real. If his mama would have got hit, ooh, ooh. I don't even know. Like this, just I'm not trying to get nobody business, make a baby. Damn, you should move your mama out. Like if you know that's that much heat in the streets, and maybe she, like I said, I don't know. Maybe she's not living there, but like I was listening to somebody like y'all need to be rolling up in military police presence. Like y'all should have had some ex-military people with some armored trucks and stuff, and rented them while y'all was in the city because y'all know it's hot out there. Why y'all just rolling up in with normal? I guess they had normal security, but like, when you know the streets are hot, when they looking at and people putting bounties on your head, like, come on, like, but I don't, like I said, I don't know. All right, so let's get into the news that you absolutely cannot use. I got a couple of words for some people. All right, so I'm gonna give you my commentary when I come back. We'll be right back.
I'm the S to the E, R, G, the I, the E.
Sir
And can no
King.
other lady put it down like me. I'm Fergalicious.
Welcome to Tofu Alley.
Stay vicious. I be up in the gym just working on my fitness. He's my witness. I put your boy on rock, and
Sir
he
King.
down the block just to watch what I got. So delicious. It's hot, it's so delicious. I put them boys on rock, so delicious.
Welcome to Tofu Alley. No beef, just tofu.
All right, here we go. If y'all want to, feel free to send a gesture to $ Sir King Crown. I know it's Sunday, like I always tell y'all. Put God first, put your kids second, put you third, put your family fourth, and put me fifth. Okay, bam. So let me just say this real quick. So Tim Blaine is over there had a live because people are saying that the beef sector is dead. He did go on to say that the beef sector is dead because people are hiding behind Boston balls or posting balls or whatever. Let me just say this to you, Tim Blaine, with your boring ass. Okay, you are boring, boring to the point where if you were behind a motherfucking avatar, you would have nobody listening to you. Okay, people are probably only tune in. You see, that's the thing. I tell people, I don't know why y'all so upset about avatars. Listen, you have a choice, and it's about how you present yourself on this application. And I already told y'all before how my whole theory and analysis of the situation. A lot of people want to take the shortcut to getting numbers by showing themselves. They feel that people will become infatuated with their looks, enamored with what they have, and therefore continuously follow them. Other people will just take an analytical view of the situation and be like, yo, maybe I could try this other route, or maybe not having to give up my privacy and giving up my life and all that. He goes on to doing his live to compare Oh, the Breakfast Club and Angela Lee and Charlamagne the God and all this other stuff. Them buffoons, no disrespect to them, but they knew what they were getting into. And part of that was giving up your damn privacy to become a public figure, right? We knew what the beef sector was about. We knew all that stuff prior to even the beef sector formation. People was nosy. They would dig into your stuff. I told you, YouTube changed their policy and guidelines because people will send up here facial scraping and put it into databases and stuff. See, that's the thing. It's so perplexing to me that how you can sit up there and be an author, but lack the imagination of why people want to be behind an avatar. Look, dude, I don't even know why. Like, just to be honest, you have to turn on your camera. You have to, and even when you turn on your camera, you are still boring. I'm boring. Like there's nothing. Like you're trying to entrap people with them secondhand Colosseum statues that you have in your background. For real, for real. That's not it. That's not enamoring yourself with people. That's not. That's what you need. You need a background to keep people captivated with you. It's probably that you have a rudimentary knowledge of technology as to why you can't even use the pulsating ball. Probably if you knew how to use it, you would use it. Let's just be honest. But I think you don't know how to use it. And then you sit up there and want to write books about doxing, but yet you surrounded yourself with the most notorious doxer in this area. Like you are, your whole life is a complete definition of hypocrisy. Tim Blaine, for real. Think about it. Just think about it. Think about it. And then you talk my channel on the fringes. I made my heyday. I had my heyday. We changed things around because you know why the beef sector is dead? Because the beef standard didn't stand on the principles that built it. It used to be fun. It used to be comedic. People used to do skits. People used to make rap songs about each other. People used to impersonate each other. But people came in who lacked or became lazy, not because of no damn avatars, but because they got in their feelings and tried to touch people in their real life because they didn't have the emotional intelligence or the emotional armor to deal with getting roasted. So therefore, they thought about doxing people and invading their privacy and calling their jobs. They thought that was a form of entertainment, and it never recovered. We should have stuck to the ways of roasting, gagging, making fun of people, making songs, making parodies, and all that other stuff. But it's a lot of big shit talking people around here with thin skin. That's what's ruined the beef sector. And then a lot of people are like, oh hell no to the no. Let me come on here and say Avatar. I guarantee you, you ask those that were started as OG, do they wish they could have came on here Avatar? And I guarantee you, 8 out of 10 of them would have said yes. Okay, so don't sit up here and say, "Oh, the avatars are making it boring." That's your limited imagination of what you can find entertaining. You reference the internet, excuse me, the radio numerous of times. Numerous of times you reference the radio, so I don't see the difference. To be honest, like I said, I respect an avatar more than I respect a person like you who slouches in their chair all damn day and don't do nothing but talk to people boringly. You're not even animated unless you got something to deal with Jay Wilson. Other than that, you just sit there like a slog. To be honest, an avatar's got to keep people engaged, whether through graphics, through animation, through voice, music. Somehow they got to captivate because they don't have the luxury of using their aesthetics to lure and captivate an audience. So they have to think of another way to build the audience, sustain and maintain and grow. Right? We don't have the cheat code like you do to sit over there and try to enamor people with our background and all that. Because it definitely ain't your good looks. Definitely ain't your looks. Definitely ain't your looks. And it's like a generational thing too. Like you're a little bit out of touch, to be honest. Let me see what you saying. That's you said all that is out the door now. Wouldn't be the same again. No, it's not going to be the same again. It's just, yeah, you're right, Michael. Yeah, that would have been World War III, but it's not going to be the same again because I feel like people have become very complacent in the creativity. Like you had to bring it. You had to bring it back in the day. You ain't got to bring it now. All you got to do is sit up here and dock somebody. Now they running. How you gonna run plays? Admit to the audience that you run and play, and then expecting them to give money for the play you running. Like that's like paying you. That's like expecting your audience to pay to cheat them for what they doing, like for what y'all doing. Like when I heard that, I was like, "What? Y'all gonna admit to y'all running plays and then ask them to donate or they'll donate on the play?" Like that was weird to me. Oh, this person got this going on. Please donate, and they come to find out it's just a play. That's weird to me. That's just weird. Like that's even bad business. That's like telling somebody, "Oh, we're gonna." I know this is gonna be the worst analogy ever, right? You selling chicken. Oh, we selling y'all rotten chicken. Then you sell the people rotten chicken, and you expect them to pay for it. No, why are you telling people that you selling them rotten chicken? Like it's just that's just weird. That's just weird to me. It is just like why would you admit to your audience that you lied to them on purpose and then expect them to continue to support your lie? Like that's how I can best say that. That's just weird. Make a baby said, and also let people in the sector that has no business being here. Some of these folks need to be shut down, hyping up fools to grow themselves and put no work. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I was kind of selective in saying that, but y'all, no offense to like, let me just say this: I stay where I grew up at. Let me pretty much, I stay in my neighborhood in YouTube. So I stay where I grew up at in YouTube. I stay here. I don't be branching out. I really don't. And if I go into other areas of YouTube, I do that on another account. Or I just watch for the clouds. Because it's just weird to me to be jumping in another sector. And that's fine if you do. Because Tracy opened up the floodgates. Now I know Brianna said she was looking, but they never dropped down. But I know Tracy opened up the floodgates because she was lazy. So she said, let me start with these other people and bring them all over. And then other people started to follow that formula because they were trying to thinking that it was going to create new beef. But you enter into a new neighborhood with different rules on how they get down. And it's just weird. It's just like I say, I stay in the neighborhood in which I grew up in, and this is where I grew up in. I grew up in over here. I grew up in this neighborhood. Me venturing over to that neighborhood, then you got to be accustomed to their war tactics and how they get back at each other. And then on top of that, you taken away from your own area. Let me say, I don't know. It's weird to me how they. It's just weird to me. Like they running plays and stuff like this, and it's a certain content curator who venturing over in other areas. I don't. It's just weird. And then you're telling your supporters to give to these people who only engaging with you to play you, and then they wind up tag teaming your ass because they don't like you, and then you looking like the fool. But your people money that they went out there and worked hard for is now spent to people that you're not even effing with. That's disrespectful to your audience. How you gonna tell your people to take their hard earned money, give it to people who don't even fuck with you, and then they turn on your back and now all their money gone went to these people that don't even f with you like that? Like I feel like you're using the support you think you can get immediately to ingratiate yourself with these people who know they can play you. Like that's weird. That's weird. I ain't gonna put a name on it, but y'all know who I'm talking about. What's up, soul sister? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Hello, everyone. Everyone who says to show themselves already been dodged, but Timmy's the only one saying what he thinks, just like everyone else did. But let me tell you this: so Sister Timothy is old. Now, I'm not trying to say Lemon won't be like Lemon when I say that, but Timothy is old. Timothy has already lived his life. He ain't got that much to lose like somebody else. Somebody else may have a whole career. Somebody else may have children. Somebody else may have business ventures that they're trying to do. So a lot of these things that they could lose, he can't because he's past that time in his life. And I'm surprised that he can't even fathom that. But most of the time, he can tell us the high point in his life, he was abusing substances and stuff, or he was in jail. No disrespect, but that's his story that he told. So for him to sit up here and not understand why certain people may be hesitant to put their whole life on display, you don't work hard, you don't go to college, you don't bust your ass, you don't sit up there and raise a motherfucking family for it to be destroyed by people who just don't like your opinion. So there'll be a multitude of reasons. He's like, oh, I don't know why that could just cam up. Why? You just admitted that the platform holder is greedy. Like y'all, like a lot of people don't understand. Like a lot of people destroyed the beef sector and the privilege to people's access of how they are when they started to abuse that privilege to just harm them for no reason. So you know, I don't give a damn about your sweetheart. You can go marry him. Tell him to keep my name out his mouth. If he kept my name out his mouth, then I would not be mentioning his name. Okay, sweetheart. That man don't even like you like that. He don't even like women. You sit up here defending the man don't even like women. I mean, huh? Huh? You about to catch some smoke for a man that don't even like women. Huh? Just because he said hi, how you doing? Don't mean he really like you. And also let people in the sector that has okay. All right, right that way. All right, girl. See, that's what I tell y'all. Be careful in jumping in stuff that don't involve you. I didn't hear him say your name. Well, you need to go back and watch the video. Obviously, you're not an avid fan, so sister, because you would have heard him say my name. So go back, watch his last video with him wearing this ugly ass maroon shirt, okay, looking like a poop head, and then you would come back and say, "Oh, he did say your name," okay? Child, that's how subscribers get an X on their back. Anyway, all right, let's move on from the old man. Whew. Anyway, all right, Treasure Lane, backpedaling, and pussy popping. Now, I want to give my analysis of this whole situation from when the time Pizarro had that whole whatever they were doing, the whatever that was, the booty challenge shake or whatever that was, or the dance thing, and he was and Treasure Lane was supposed to be a participant. Days later, he goes and says as to why he didn't show up. He says, "Oh, Pizarro would have been making money. He wouldn't be getting nothing." He said something about the judges being there and all this stuff. And I'm thinking, so you had all these thoughts. You agreed to be here. You had Pizarro waiting. They delayed the show for 45 minutes thinking you were going to be there, and you didn't even extend her the consideration of letting her know you weren't going to show. To come back and tell us that she was going to make the money and no, I consider that afterthoughts. I consider that afterthoughts. I consider that lies. I consider that post excuses. What I really think happened, Treasure Lane had cold feet. Because he did go, he went on a couple days, his recent night, he mentioned that, LSA was going to have his pictures and make fun of him. And da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I think he thought during that time he was about to enter into that situation. He knew he was about to become the laughing stock, either good or bad. Somebody was going to have something to say. Then on top of that, he didn't know the other contestants, right? He didn't know what they were going to bring to the arena. And he knew if he could not outdo them, then he would lose a lot of credibility in this area. Because he coming in, he always about his bravado. He always about I'm gonna bring this, I'm gonna bring that, I'm the best, this, I'm the best. You gotta, he always thinks of himself as higher than everybody else. So if he was to lose this challenge, and then on top of that, for everybody to see him when he not actually sitting down. Now I know we haven't seen him, full length, but to see him actually moving in a competitive matchup in a competitive landscape would be different. And I think that he knew he couldn't handle that humiliation. So therefore he had to back out. And now days later, you're going to get this excuse about, this, that, this, that. Well, and other people say, well, Pizarro didn't show up at your birthday, at his birthday. Well, would you show up at someone's birthday that did not show up at an event that they said they were going to be at? Like, I honestly felt Pizarro did not know that man was going to show up did not know he was going to show up at that at her event. I honestly felt that. Because he seems to like her to some extent. I don't know if he's playing the relevance in the game, but he seems to like her. What's up, Bless Walkers? How you doing? He seems to like her to an extent, but I don't know. I don't know. But I think also he felt that maybe he was being used or going to get used. Yeah, was it shady that she had Duchess maybe as a guest? Mm, You know, who knows? So I think maybe he also once he found out who the judges were, he pulled out. He said, "No, I'm not going to deal with this. I'm not going to take no sly remarks for the man over here who's jealous of me, which is Duchess." So it's an interesting situation. It's an interesting situation. Well, not really. It's not interesting. I'm just telling you. I think he had cold feet. He didn't want to be embarrassed, and he didn't want to put himself in an embarrassing situation on LSA or whatever. Because I think he's one of the people who has to put on this facade and this persona that he's this and he's that, and nothing gets to him. But I think he is somewhat tender skinned, to be honest. All right. Next thing we want to talk about is Jay Wilson lying. Now, as you know, Jay Wilson has stopped doing commentary over here in this area. And all I have to say is it's sad that you can sit up there and make fun of people in their personal situations, records and stuff getting out. And it was hilarious for you. But then when your situation comes out regarding being two payments in the back, it's an issue. And you leave. Okay. Now he recently said he left because he got tired of having to stay up to date with everything that was going on, and it was too much to watch. You know what we call that? Lying. Lying, lying, lying. Why he lying like that?
Lying. Why you always lying?
Why he lying like that? No, Jay Wilson. It's not about that because there would be you were so entrenched in the background or were entrenched in the background that you didn't really have to watch the videos. You could have people that could send you stuff and then you could just comment on it. So I call that BS on that whole excuse as to why you left. Honestly, and I don't support this. I'm not happy it happened to you, but I felt that they got too close for comfort in that last situation when they got into your documentation of your mortgage. I don't support that. I don't condone that. It's a violation of your privacy. But I always told you, be careful when you laugh at people because you never know when they're gonna laugh back at you. And I feel that's a situation where you're like, oh my God, I must be really doing something to piss these people off. And if they know this, what else can they find? Right? That's what I felt. And I always said, Jay Wilson, you didn't have to take the approach that you took. I don't understand. Like, and you say that's a character. That's not a character. That's who you are. That's who you are. That's who you are offline. That's who you are online. And I just feel like you didn't have to be that person. You could have been like a sage. You could have been someone who was wise, but could have been like, comical and could have been like shady. Like you could have shaded people. You didn't have to dog people out when they were at they like you could have pumped the brakes. Like it's things that I could go in on people and dog them out. But I'm like, damn, that's real life. Like I could say something that could push that person on the over the edge or could have them, repeating that in their head. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna talk about that. I may gently say, oh, this, and then let it go. You kept pushing on people that were going through real life situations as they were going through them, and then you yourself was living a life of hypocrisy. For real, for real. Like a lot of things God had to put out in forefront for you to just actually admit them. Right? That's crazy. I mean, like you could have still been a pastor. You could have been a shady pastor. You could have shaded people, but you could have been respectful. Like it's just like you just didn't, and then you sold yourself for the coin. You said coin keep you here. Coin keep you here. Yeah, but coin also destroyed you. Because somebody got too close to you or got access to some shit that you were embarrassed about. I don't approve it. I don't condone it. Hopefully you learn from it. God works in mysterious ways, you know. And then on top of that, you're not even being clever with the marketing that you're doing. Your views have suffered tremendously, right? You could have still, you could have still done the celebrity stuff you're doing, but play the game. Like you should because just because you shifted to a whole new area, that don't mean your views gonna increase. I always told you the only way your views gonna increase over there if somebody established announces you out or someone like adamantly promotes you. But until that happened, you could have kept the game going by putting in celebrity news in the title and then putting somebody's name in like Brianna. And then you go in and you talk about Brianna says she going to get her hair done and them looking like snakes. And then that's it. And then go on to the celebrity news. You still would have got the audience, you still would have got the numbers until you picked up traction over there. You just drop dead. Or not drop dead, your views just drop dead and then until you and your check gonna suffer. That's not how you do that. What's up, Lemon? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Oh, no good. You good. No texting and driving. Don't be like Bless Watkins. So like you even self-sabotage yourself by doing a rough shift. You don't do that. You put the current events, then somebody else's name in the title, and then boom. And then until you have that complete shift, that's when you drop it. But I guess like I said, I'm not in your shoes. And something like I said, pretty bad must have happened. All right. Last thing I want to talk about Kimmie. Kimmie, do we have an issue? So, Kimmie, do we have an issue? Because I was in Kimmie's chat the other day, and she was talking about voodoo and how her moderator voodoo felt like she was shading her and da da this and da da that. So I just jumped down, having a good time, say, yeah, voodoo. He mad because he want his money back because he didn't get no moderator pay and all that. So Kimmie got offended. I'm like, what? So Kimmie got offended. She tried to shade me. She tried to talk about, oh, my PowerPoint outdated pop girl. Let me tell you something. I was one of the people who supported you and encouraged you to get a channel when you were sitting up here debating on which if you should get one or when you should start one. So why you have all this pent up animosity towards me now? For real, for real. Like for real. Like I don't understand it. I'm perplexed. I don't know if you're trying to do that to augment your show, but I ain't done nothing to you. So I don't know why you mad at me. I don't know why you trying to shade me. All them other trolls you got going up and down your damn chat, and I can't say 3 sentences before you get upset. What's going on? And I rarely be up in there. I rarely be up in anybody's chat. So Kimmie, well, what's the issue? I would like to know. I really would. Because I know you ain't talking about some stale PowerPoints. Shit, your shit over there sound like an echo chamber. Hello, 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 girl, honey, 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 honey. And every time you hear the mute button, cause them damn dogs barking. What's going on over there? Where you living, girl? Where the dogs always barking? Is that your alarm system? Hold on, mute. 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 What's going on over there? What's going on? Do we need to send you some furniture? Do we need to send you some echo cancellation? Wallpaper or something? Cause damn, girl, it's like an echo over there. We send you some drapes or something. Kimmie, come on now. You know I roast you and toast you, girl. Let's not start this war. You over there got a whole damn wig that you stole it from Chat Rep when uppity when she was in the bathroom and put it on top of your damn head. What? Come on now. And then you got an alliance with Tracy, of all people. Oh Lord, let me not stop. So if we have an issue, I would like to know what it is. Because I ain't really got an issue with you. I was like, damn, I just dropped down, said something about voodoo, but I guess that touched your soul. I guess that touched your soul. I don't know. These content creators, they be so moody. They be so moody. You can't say nothing. Let's talk about Lady Nika. Lady Nika, why you going off on that lady chat rep like that? And you don't do that to Pizarro. Pizarro been way more disrespectful to you than chat rep. And you didn't have none of that smoke. None of that smoke. What's up, Teron here, and how you doing? None of that smoke. So I'm just trying to see. And I know you said, oh, she's not part of the crew. But come on now. Come on now. See, you know what? See, Lady Nika, then she said she was going to change her channel at the beginning of the year. But them views ain't viewing. When she started doing whatever, they said she got a sponsorship by Temu. I don't know. But see, them views ain't viewing. She can't pull a Jay Wilson because tuition is due, right? Tuition is due. She probably still paying on them damn teeth. So she got to keep up with the beef because the beef pay. For real, for real. You can't sit up here and just switch the algorithm and don't think your pay gonna get switched. You just can't switch the algorithm and don't think your pay gonna get switched. Your pay gonna get switched because them views ain't gonna be viewing. The people gonna be like, oh hell no, to the no. What is this? We didn't come over here to talk about TD Jakes getting cakes. No. We didn't come over here and talk about P. Diddy getting dicky. No. We want to talk about what's over in the beef sector. That's what we want to talk about. So nope. Y'all gotta still do what y'all gotta do until they get right. I don't think they're gonna change today unless they got some other side hustle paying or substituting what they. Oh, let me tell y'all something real quick. Please, when y'all ever buy something from a store, go online and see how much the price is online. Because I went to Target. I went to go get this video game. I said, let me see how much the video game is. Online, it's 50% off from Target. I walked up there. I said, I'd like to purchase this game. They were like, oh, yeah, it's this much. I said, online, it's 50% less. They looked it up, and sure enough, I walked up. I said, how y'all going to scam people who actually come to the store and you're going to charge them 50? What's it? It was 100% more. Yeah, it was 100%. How y'all gonna do that to the people? What's up, the hood table? Did you hear that old man tell Blaine go sit up there? Ooh, I like your reviews. I was like, leave that lady alone. Sound like you trying to come onto you hood table. But that's what I was thinking. You trying to, well, he don't like women, so maybe not. Y'all go subscribe to the hood table. Whew, that was crazy. No, if something is $50, I'm just giving a number. So something's $100 and you pay half of that. No, something's $50 and then that's 100% more. Not half, because half would be 25. Yeah, that's crazy. They're gonna have you pay 100% more. Wow, that's insane. That's insane. Ron P says, yes, she went off on that lady. Her hair was shaking and everything. Ron, you really think she got hair? Oh Lord. Let me see. Some stores like I think Walmart will match the online price. Yeah, but I didn't want to take that risk. You're right, because I think I went to Best Buy. They said, "Oh no." Yeah, I think does Best Buy match it? I'm not sure, but I think Best Buy said no. I think Best Buy said hell no. So no, we ain't matching nothing. We're gonna match your steps out of this store. That's what we're gonna match. All right, I'm gonna drop the link real quick in case anybody wants to come up and share their sentiments. But what they were saying about chat rep, they said chat rep was an easy target. Like if she go at Pizarro, then like she might get booted out that group. I know Bless Walker's done ran. Bless Walker's turned into a runner and a track star, then because anytime I talk about somebody, Lady Nika, she running.
Hey, she's a runner, she's a track star.
With her chitlin juice drinking self. Chitlin juice drinking self. Child, I can imagine what that house smell like. Stank, stank, ooh, stank. And then our politicians, what's going on with our politicians? They sitting there, one lady talking about, oh, Hunter Biden ain't got balls. I was like, what? What's up, Lemon? How you doing?
What up? What up? What up? Can you hear
Hey,
me?
Lord, turn that mic down. You ain't over there, Nessus. Oh,
Hold on. Turn,
ooh,
turn me down. Turn me down.
Ness need to turn down her mic. Man, her mic just be
Hold on.
too loud.
Is that better?
I got you.
All right.
There you go.
What up, fool?
Nothing. It's just going on old man Blaine. Talking about him. Talking about Avatar.
Man, listen. When they was talking about this whole thing, saying, "Oh, people, what's killing the beef sector? It's the avatars. They need to come on camera." Everybody like, "Yeah, we can cam up." It's not camming up. That's not the problem. Pizarro is proof. You're proof. It's not about camming up. And the people that do cam up, y'all did the most, like you say, nefarious things to each other that made other people pick and choose if they want to come on camera. A lot of us like, fuck no. They'll just get their commentary behind the dark screen or use an avatar picture. But me listening to the whole meeting, I thought it was gonna have some substance. I didn't watch the whole thing. But it was pretty much geared towards Pizarro, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, I actually fell asleep. I was like, what Kwani doing up there? I was like, when it first started, I'm like, what? But yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't see any of it. I was just gonna say I fell asleep on it. To be honest, no disrespect. I just had a long day. But
Nah,
I just think you gotta understand when you start intermingling with other sectors and areas, you're going to dilute what you have. And I feel like that's what happened is the dilution. And because now people don't got it, they could just hop over there to the Mo3, the black sector, they can hop on that panels rather be concentrating in their own area and sustaining what they had. And they don't understand that.
no, I agree. Listen, I wiggled over to a couple of sectors, the Mo3, and I don't know about the black. Yeah, maybe the black. I don't know who's who. You feel me?
Yeah, I
I
know.
was everywhere. I've been all in these streets.
Yeah.
Uh, so that to me, that's not an issue. To me, if you want to keep the sector alive, it's called the beefing sector. A lot of people want to go along and get along. So there's cliques now. There's people who don't want to fight with certain people because they want to stay in their good graces and shit like that. It wasn't like that when we first got here. Everybody pretty much stood on their own, and it was
That's true.
beefing.
Yeah.
Now everybody's like cool. They don't want to offend this person, so they shut the fuck up. And I just think that stop trying to blame avatars for the decline of the beef sector. It's not that. It's just
No.
y'all scared to beef.
No, I don't think at all. I mean, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, all they do is sit in their living room or in front of a screen. Like you're not like I can understand that they were taking us places and stuff like that. Every live, and we were seeing something different, but they aren't. Like their back screen is the same as my backdrop that I got with the alien walking in the background. It's like you know what I mean. It's not the background of their home; is it moving? You know what I mean? So it's like, what's the big deal if you coming on camera? I mean, yeah, you're able to show a couple of things different here and there, but like I always say, avatars have it harder than those who come on camera because we have to do more to sustain, maintain, and grow our audience. That's
No,
how I feel.
I 100% agree. And let me put this message out here. Just because you cam up don't mean you should. All right, let that sink in. Everybody want to jump in front of a camera. Some of y'all shouldn't. Y'all should be avatars. Um, Even Shelly said that if she could do it all over again, she would be an avatar. So that's not the problem of the decline of the beef sector. I don't think the beef sector is dead.
Right.
I just think niggas is scared to fight. Everybody
Yeah,
want to be
because
liked, so they don't want to risk beefing. So if you're gonna beef and be in a beefing sector, beef.
let me tell you, it's more of a money game now, right?
Yeah,
It's more of a money game now. Before, people were running this channel, running that channel, and their views was getting the money, right? Their views was getting the money. But now you can sit over here and sit on somebody's panel, advertise your cash out, and be part of a challenge. But if you're not cool with them, you're never gonna get that opportunity. You see? So
exactly.
it's more of a let me be cool with you so I can, reach in the pockets of your audience too, rather than reaching in the pockets of your views and your content. So
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. And the Jay Wilson thing, I 100% agree with you because, like you said, when other people were going through their hardships and being exposed for X, Y, and Z, he laughed, poked fun at. He did his big one against them. So the second the heat got on him, now he want to run and change his commentary. Like he don't want to beef. That's what I'm talking about. Like y'all in the beef sector, but when the beef hits you, you duck. So
But
that's what
that's
he doing. He ducking.
but limit. That was crazy to me. Like I would think it would be something, and we probably don't know the extent of everything. But it was just crazy how the two payments in the baggage would got him shook. Like dog, like everybody been late on a bill once or twice. Like it is what it is. You explain the situation, but for that situation to make you run, like I said, there was probably something more he didn't tell us, or that pretty much what they found that was pretty invasive. And he felt like, yo, I gotta maybe stop what I'm doing because I'm pissing off some people to the point they got access. So
Yeah. And Deanna was on that ass too. She's a roaster and she will pull out your personal information. So he
but
didn't want that smoke.
but
Deanna
see,
was on that hot shit.
well, I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
Nah, she was on that hot shit. He had to realize,
No, but you
and
gotta
make a decision.
understand, he did that shit to Deanna because Deanna was roasting him. But when he put out them pictures, I don't care if it was on somebody else. Because what happens is somebody else's smaller audience, then it gets circulated to someone with bigger audience. He showed two homes of Deanna, and that's messed up. I don't care if she lived there or not. That's like personal. Are you showing somebody home? That's like a violation of privacy. You don't know what somebody gonna do. Oh, I know about that. I know that home. I drive by every day. You know what I mean? But if somebody put his house in there, which they did, it still don't make it right though. Like, and then when you do that, you can't say, "Oh, that's too far." Right? Just don't do it, so you never give them an excuse to do it.
Yep. Exactly. And I felt like, what really would have killed this shit if Jay Wilson would have came forward, stood on business, said, yeah, y'all got me, and joked with it and took ownership. And then we would have moved right past that. Beef only lasts a couple days, maybe a week tops. It depends on how you approach it.
Mm,
But it don't last forever. We gonna turn to
no,
something else. It'll be the next person's turn.
right? I mean, he should have just rolled with it. Two papers on the back. So what? It got, but like I said, it's something else. And he probably said, I got to pull back because, they got access to this and they got access to that. And they probably do. And they just waiting to lay that down until he do something else. These people be sitting on stuff. So,
No, yeah, I
uh,
100% agree. And then with the Kimmie thing, listen, Kimmie's shady by nature. I don't know. I didn't see y'all interaction, so I don't know like the full extent. But I'm sure she'll have a conversation. Like if you click their link, whenever she go live again, just do it and see what happens. Sometimes you just have to take a gamble.
I know, but I was like, damn, like, so what? I'm shading voodoo. I was saying, like, she telling voodoo to stick the blue rich up his ass. I said, oh, well, the blue rich not gonna be brown. You know what I mean? So it was just like, you know, oh, well, I guess let me disappear. Let me be back. Let me drop the link. But yeah, it was that whole situation was weird. But you never know. And like I said, people are trying to be friends too much on here to the point that it's like that whole thing. Oh, you went live on top of me. So what? So what? So what? Like that's like being inauthentic, right? Because you ain't really getting the true views. Like your views are other people's views, meaning their audience is only supporting you because you cool with them. Like that's just weird to me. So that's just weird. Mickey Baby says there are too many people getting hyped up and treated like they are home when they're not. Not enough content and too many panels. Yeah. With the whole panel thing, you'd be like, why people, sit on people panels? I mean, maybe they feel comfortable that way. It is a lot of responsibility to run your own show. So when people go on panels, it takes the pressure off of the content channel holder. So you said yes, Deanna is a beefing force of nature. Well, I agree. I just like you just gotta be careful what you do to people, right? You just gotta be careful what you do to people. Because I feel like Jay Wilson brought a lot of that stuff on to himself. He didn't have to do things, and then people were passing him information in the background, and he's sitting up there, subliminally talking about it and all that stuff. I just like, you know, that whole thing he did to Rico and all that, crazy. Cause like what he like, let's talk about you going to Strayer University. That's a for-profit university that ain't got the best reputation. Then you go to chaplain school where ain't acting like a chaplain. Then you was a flight stewardess or whatever they call them, flight attendant, but you ain't flying no more. So I don't know. It's just interesting. And then you date someone that's nearly half your age. Why can't you be evenly yoked with someone that is your age? What's going on with that? Yeah, I don't know. Because I always say if Jay Wilson was with someone that was his age, that would be a combustible relationship. Because he can't. Because like you think somebody his age will allow them, or is they a very weak person to talk to them like that? I mean, and then you got to think about it. How long Marco be with you once it hits him that yo he's getting older too? You know, he don't want to. I mean, once you start looking like a prune and he's still looking like a grape, he gonna be like, I don't want to look like that prune. So he gonna start looking elsewhere. He might start dating younger too. You just gotta think about that. Like that's when you date younger, you gotta have to think about when that younger person don't want to be with that old person no more. Sad to say, but that's life. Let me see what y'all saying. Yeah, driving people by someone's home. And then, Child. You know the hood table about that situation. The rumors didn't even get into the extent of what they say he did. With that tape, we saw that Five Babe and them drove by. We heard that he drove people actually up into her complex. Like, I like, damn. But you drive by his home, he quick to call the neighborhood watch on you. He said, I got a police station across from where I live, next to where I live. Like, why should he click her link? She could come over here. I'm sorry, why should he click her link? Yeah. Make it it's a weird game. It's a weird game. Like I told you about that whole situation. I was clicking Nika's leak, and she's sitting over there got face Yaya as the channel moderator or the stream yard. And I'm like, how she get like, and she not even like a channel holder, so she don't know how to treat guests that are content creators. Like it's a dynamic behind we treat each other, believe it or not. So why go to someone's channel and then get disrespected? Like I don't be clicking like that. 'Cause I told you my mobile device don't allow me to be hit. Like said that. It be saying nope. It's like nope. You have no access to your camera and your microphone. So you said, yeah, showing people her at Cascade and water fountain. But the hood table, I can remember vividly. See, until this day, till that day that happened, the hood table, I had an image of Jay Wilson of being like only going so far. Like he'll roast you, he'll make fun of you, but he wouldn't invade your privacy like that. When he put the power lines of where Tracy lived, I was like, oh my God, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. We couldn't believe it because we always thought that the beef will only extend to the kitchen countertop in his living room or kitchen. That's it. We never thought he would take it outside of that. So that's crazy. What's up, Lemon?
What up? This too merge. This is too merge.
What is?
Now I'm just using Jay Wilson lingo.
Hmm.
But he'll always be like, money keep me here. Money, I'm here for the money. So, sometimes money can be the root of all evil and fuck you up.
Yo, man, I'm serious. Like, how many people? Imagine, I was thinking today, how many people got to the pinnacle of success and money and billionaire to see that it wasn't really worth it, or to be haunted by all the nefarious bad things they did to get there, and then see I did all this for that, you know?
Yeah.
So,
But I mean, he gonna come back. Just give it time. Watch. Just watch. Watch. Everybody who I know.
oh,
What's up?
I don't know, man. I mean, he's gonna have to change. I
Man,
mean,
it's
he
a
pissed a
couple
lot of people
people.
off.
It's a
Yeah,
couple people
so
that said they got these deals and they finna leave and they moving on to bigger and better teams. And then give it a week or two and they back. I ain't gonna put other people out there. I got two in my head. I'm putting in the back chat.
because they looking at their asses check, man. Their asses check ain't hitting. When you change, when you try to change, you want to be changed, but you married to the money, you know. So you never become dependent on YouTube money. I'll tell you that much.
Both of them said they was leaving and they ain't left.
Right,
They be
right.
lying. So I
Maybe
don't
not.
believe none of that crocodile tears. I'm leaving. I'm moving on to bigger, better things. This person reached out to me. I'm changing my channel in this direction. You ain't changing shit. You tired right now. You want a break and you'll be back. That's it.
Mhm.
Let's make a
Mhm.
long story short. So
Or
yeah.
maybe they want to, but them views they viewing. That's all. The views they viewing. Like
And
I
with
said,
that,
Jay Wilson
go
did the
ahead.
worst thing. He should have still kept people's name in the title. It don't mean you got to go in on them. You just talk about it briefly and then move on to world news. That would have still kept the people coming. But he did a abrupt shift. There's gonna be abrupt shift in his damn check. So you
Right.
know, yeah.
And then the whole Spiller Boy not going to the dance hall challenge. Listen, he played his cards right. He is playing the game because listen, we still talking about that shit a month later. So imagine if he would have showed up. He was right with some shit, and he could have told her like, "I'm not coming. I'm gonna drop out. It's not looking too good or whatever." He could have said that, but the fact he didn't, and he got everybody else talking about it, and got Pizarro in this tizzy. That's how you keep the sector alive by
I
being
don't.
strategic. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think that's unintended consequences. Man, I felt he found out who was going to be the judge. Then I think he thought about how he may look, because I say he didn't know who the contestants was going to be. Imagine how much they would have clowned his ass if he was up there dancing to someone he couldn't compete with. You get what I'm saying? So he said, "Nah, I'm gonna sit this one out." And I felt like he probably felt like she was playing in his face when she got Duchess as a judge. You see what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep.
So
Yep.
I think that's what happened, because all this backtrack excuses is a bunch of bull, because he had days to think about it. Oh, she was gonna get the money, she's to get her cut off the top. I'm gonna go get it. No, that's not what you were thinking in the forefront. I think you was thinking about the other stuff.
Nah, exactly. Nah, but she should have separated. She should have. Well, she only had two men, from what I remember. Trezor would have been one, and then King Roman would have been the other dude. Did we have another dude? I don't think. No, and Voodoo. Voodoo was there too. If yeah, she
Yeah,
should
because
have
they had to get
separated.
two last minute judges.
Hmm.
They had to get two last minute judges.
Right, but listen,
Mm.
she should have separated for the men gonna go against the men, and the women will go against the women.
Mm.
Separated. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna still do
Mm.
their categories, and maybe the price could have been lower for the men, and the women would have won more, or the winner. But separate the two. It would have probably been more equal. Because from what
True.
I heard, he said that he didn't do it because like he saw the lineup and he saw the judges, and her chat don't like him.
They don't.
So he knew he wasn't going to win to begin with. So he like, why am I going to go to a challenge and I already know I'm going to lose? But then Pizarro was like, because you entered. But then he thought about it. I can't win this shit, so I ain't going, and I ain't going to explain it. That's from what I took from it.
Mm. He ain't explain because he look like a coward, right? Right.
No, he did his big one when he responded though, because he pretty much drugged Pizarro a little bit. You feel me? He gave her a little smoke, a little
Mm.
light, tapped her on the hand. You know when you do some bad shit, your mama tap you on the hand. I'm not talking about uppity, but but yeah, that's my viewpoint. I thought it should have been the men against the men, the women against the women. Because when Queen 88 entered the challenge, and that one chick, what was her name? She randomly
Oh
popped
yeah,
up and she
I
was in
know.
like a dance studio.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot her name though.
I forgot her name too.
But when them two, I was like, oh nah. The fun people to watch was like Uppity, Big Baby, Shish Trish. Uh,
Mm.
we got laughing moments from those points. Big Baby wasn't laughable, but come on now, she wasn't gonna win.
Who, Big Baby?
Yeah,
No, not in the hotel room. No.
Shish Trish was trying her hard, like she was auditioning for a music video, sucking it. You know when you hold your breath and you start just dancing and shit. She was holding her breath.
She bust a zipper on that waist trainer. You heard?
And when she fell on the floor, like these moments live forever. And I think what he was trying to allude to was if I do this, this moment will live forever in the beef
Yep.
sector. Like niggas gonna have your videos, your screens, everything forever. So he looking at the long run, not the short term of y'all like entertainment. So I was like, I get it now, I understand. But yeah, it is what it is.
Oh yeah, of course. That's how I felt too. You know what I mean? Because he even referenced the whole thing about LSA gonna make memes and stuff of me and all that. So yeah. Mm.
Why do they care so much about what LSA have to say? They have a job to do, which is to get up there, give their commentary from their perspective, post what they see, and run it up. Who cares? Like Sean Bradley is so obsessed with LSA. I'm like, why do y'all care? Do you remember who got obsessed with LSA and it ruined them?
Ooh.
All right, back chat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm.
Ruin them because the moment you start listening to what people are saying, it shakes you from being you. Don't who gives a fuck? But they're going to talk about you regardless. Just don't look
Because,
at it.
but some people need that for a sense of self-validation of relevancy, right? And analysis. They use that as a board as to what people are thinking of them and how they view them. You know?
Someone who reads LSA that I talk with in the back chat said, "Yo, Lemon, they be tearing you up on LSA." I said, "I don't care. I don't read it, so I don't. It doesn't penetrate my brain. I'ma still do me. They got their rights to dislike me or talk negatively about me. I don't give a fuck. Keep doing it. As long as you're talking, I'm good with it."
The
Duchess is
hood,
obsessed with LSA too.
but this
Sean
is why.
Bradley got this.
This is
Go ahead.
why 'cause the hood table says some people can't get commentary unless they get it from LSA.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I don't give a fuck. I want them to talk. Like if they ain't talking about me, I'm failing. That's why I've been acting a fucking plum fool. I'm doing this on purpose. I'm doing this shit on purpose. Lemon change. He used to be a gentle. I know I was. Now I'm gonna show you another side. Yeah, I'm just showing you something different. But I can change. I can be normal. But I choose to act a plum fool and get drunk and talk shit online. It's fun. I like irritating people now.
Mm.
Good, bad, or indifference. As long as you're talking about me, I'm good. I'm good.
So do you think that he and Ness were running a play the other night?
No.
So you think that's a true love conversation?
Yes. 100%. Just because of the players like Jay Dunn and um, this Heat and Ness, like that was a real situation. And then this Heat went to Pizarro's page after beefing with Ness. No, that was real. That was some real shit. And when you're spiteful and you want a person to feel away, you're gonna do some shady shit towards them. So she went to Pizarro's panel and dragged her for like 3 to 4 hours.
So who you feel holds the power in that relationship?
Both.
No. Who you think holds
I
the power in that relationship?
Both, because I think Ness got the power as far as like viewership and people coming to her platform, and I think this Heat because she know things we don't know, and she's also like supportive behind the scenes towards Ness. So I feel like it's like a even balance. Maybe Ness might be a little bit more powerful, but she don't know how to use her power. But this Heat knows how to control Ness in a way, so she
Yeah.
listens to this Heat more. She likes to be dominated.
And then you realize when the Heat was talking the other night, her previous tone of voice was all fake. Like she was talking in her normal voice the other night, like her civilian voice, not this made up character. Yeah, her civilian voice.
Bro, go back and watch Bizarre Live. Her octaves changed so many times when she was talking. She can go from like regular calm, like a cool little stud, then she'll go to like a white girl, like a Karen, and then
Mhm,
she can go. It's crazy. I'm like, whoa,
mhm.
like
Because when she was like applauding, I think it was chat rep or her food selection, I was like, "What voice is this? Is this the counselor voice?" Because she's like, "Oh, you're doing great. I'm so proud of you." I was like, "What?" So, yeah,
well,
it's
me and this he got into it on this panel like a week ago. So We was woo banging on her platform. She answered the question today on Pizarro platform. She said, "I never really liked Lemon. I always found him to be annoying and all." I'm like, "Whoa, tell me how you really feel. I like this shit." So it is what it is.
So what you feel about the whole Yo Gotti Big Juke situation?
That's a sad situation. I don't even
It
like
is.
talking about that because it just puts me in a different headspace,
But
honestly. But
I
fuck
just want
that.
to say this. We're not gonna talk about it in depth, but I'm just surprised at how many people don't have respect for people's traumatic moments. Like they showing the video of the funeral or the repast. I'm like, are y'all serious? Are y'all okay?
I ain't even seen it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I try to keep my headspace. I like to troll, but not maliciously. I don't want to
Yeah.
like hurt you. Like we can curse each other out, but that's about as far
Mhm.
as I'm gonna go. But all that extra shit, I ain't a part of that. Nah.
I agree. I agree. Um, what's the other thing I wanted to say? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, that's all that's really going on right now for what I see.
Yeah. And you know what's the funniest part about me venturing out a little bit? They're like, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to your master. I want to talk to your boss.
Hey, okay. So this person, how can I describe this person? She looked like a scarecrow. We already talked about her, but she looked like a scarecrow for real, right?
Scarecrow. I'm following. A little bit more
Okay.
details. I don't want to hit the wrong person.
She tried to buy a prison and failed.
She
Yeah.
tried to do what?
She tried to buy some land that was formerly a prison
Oh,
or
okay. Got you.
a
Got you.
detention
Got you.
center. She made up some outlandish ass lie talking about I'm part of some cybersecurity ring that doxed her son and all this other made some outlandish that really let me know she is really cuckoo. That lady is really cuckoo. Like for real, for real.
I think anybody that has a conversation with her for longer than 2 minutes will know she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. We all know that. Who takes her serious? No one takes her seriously.
But that
She's
lady's got
loud.
but that just worries me. Like if she was a co-worker or something, like imagine working with that. Like
I don't think nobody works with that. I think she might get SSI.
might get SSI. Yeah.
She might have a caregiver or something. I don't know. She crazy. She got mad because I don't want to say that because that'll tell the people who we talking about. But yeah, she crazy. She's a crazy lady. Crazy lady. Maybe that's just her persona online. I hope it is, but I don't know.
Yeah, but that lie was so elaborate. I'm like, you kind of scary. Then she said, "Oh, I called up one of her business partners." I'm like, "What? I don't know. I ain't called no damn business partner of yours. Like, I care less."
So she's on her brown sugar.
That booger sugar, I don't know.
Cause you know how Brown Sugar said what we did. We
Yeah.
put her in the psyche ward and made her lose her all kind of
No,
outlandish
she.
lies. I'm like, bro, we did not do
But
that.
but lemon, wasn't she already on medical leave for whatever? Where she was doing what she
No,
was doing?
I still got the whole conversation on why she was on temporary leave. I screenshotted
Mm,
that shit. Something said take screenshots of this. You might need this later. And I'm glad I
mm,
did because I got the whole little timeline of why she was put on leave, how it got exposed, and everything. So I'm like, thank God for screenshots, bro. So yeah, nah, we didn't do shit to her. She just crazy too.
yeah. Well, we got
Delusional.
somebody.
These people are
Well, we got
delusional.
somebody who's not crazy coming to the stage. What's up, Mickle baby?
Hey, so we all already know who you're talking about. And she's a troll who likes to look for a lot of attention. But
Mhm.
if you all want to grow your channels on YouTube and bring the beef sector back, start keeping it real with people, period. Quit treating people who are not a part of the sector like the sector and not making them put in no work. If you
Mhm.
all can get back to that, say what you need to say, don't apologize, allow the facts to line up to where they may, hey, we can get back in this thing. And honestly, I want to get back into the entertainment. But you don't take your people out of the sector to other people, let them get hung on it, and then you end up dry
Mhm.
over here. That makes no sense.
and they ain't giving them money from the gate. Like they ain't gotta earn it. That's crazy to me. Y'all give this person y'all cash out. I'm like, wait a minute. They just said hello. That's it.
Well, I ain't giving 30 cents, so I'm gonna be honest.
Good.
My
Give
virtual
them
queen
30
just sent me
cents.
something. Thank you, virtual queen. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Sir King, I was so happy. I'm gonna be honest with you. When Uppity and Lemon broke up yesterday, that was the best thing that could have ever happened. It got so bad to the point.
Uh-oh, you cut out, Mickey baby. Uh-oh.
Yeah, uppity dumped me last night on this
Date you
platform.
with Lovely Love now, Lemon?
I am, yeah. Me and Lovely Love,
Oh,
yeah.
don't eat her cooking.
We locked in. Nah, she actually can cook. I didn't really watch her cook. She got a cooking channel now, a cooking page where she like make food and stuff. She can actually cook, and she's actually nice. Like I thought she was just batshit crazy all the time, but if you really like pay attention to her, she's cool. She's cool as fuck.
Mm,
You don't think so?
mm. You gotta get past her real life husband first.
What's up with me and married women?
Mhm. I don't know.
But have you been like? Who have you been watching?
No, but I mean, like, I'm really hit or miss. Like, I don't really watch people too long, or I catch the replay. Uh, I don't know. It's weird. We're in a weird phase right now, Lemon. To be honest, we're not in the like. How is Fabe begging James Caldwell not the striker? Like, really? Like, why are you begging? Like, take the hit. But I'm sitting here, don't strike me, James. Don't strike me. Like, what? Anyway, interesting times. Thank you for coming up, Mickey baby. Sorry you got dropped off. I didn't drop off. It was some technical difficulties. So, but other than that, that's about it, y'all. I don't know anything else. In
All
regards
right,
to,
FK.
but
My bad. I had to do something real quick. My dog was wild, and I had to see what he was doing. Um, But
okay.
I enjoyed this live. I'll see you in them YouTube streets. You feel me? It was funny when we was on Nest panel Wu Bang, and that shit was like old times. Like,
Trish was pissed. Trish was pissed. You know,
yeah.
and that was weird. Why is she coming up there and nobody was talking about her? And she like, oh, you're talking about Jadon's weight or something. I'm like, what? Are you serious? Like, what? Come on now. Like,
Trolling at its finest. She just wanted some attention, and that's why
mm,
I guess you said she made a video about you. So I'm gonna have to go watch that. I don't watch Shish Trish.
I don't watch it either. Somebody brought it to my attention, and I told them I don't respond to craziness. But then
Nah.
when I listened to it, I was like, oh my, like who? Only a crazy person would come. It's really like weird. Like she should write a novel, like Tim Blaine. Like really, it's like it's just bizarre.
And Tim
So
Blaine, he's so wishy-washy because he came over here. He said, "You know what, Sir King? Now that I talk with you and I understand you a lot more, I kind of like they respect you 1 minute, and then the moment shit is like looking bad for trolls or people who don't show themselves, avatars, then they flip to run in a different narrative. That I don't like that. Just stand on business. If you don't like avatar people that's behind the screen, just don't fuck with it.
he's a little bit out of touch, to be
Yeah, it's
honest.
the old age.
I get, yeah, or living in San Francisco. Like,
And I'm still gonna press you into getting Mortal Kombat 1. I don't care. You got to get it.
uh, there was something I was going to say about that. I'll look into it. I'll look at
But
the
if you
reviews.
like Street Fighter, you gonna like Mortal Kombat. You know, it is, and it got like DLC characters and shit like that. Like, listen,
Um,
just get it.
Injustice
Um,
2 Injustice 2 is the best game I felt I've made. But that's on PS4. But
I've never played that one before.
it's
It's
good.
like a fighting game, like you just fight. It's not adventure, right?
No, it's not an adventure. It's like a Mortal Kombat.
Okay,
But
yeah, get Mortal Kombat, bro. How the fuck? What? You don't like Mortal Kombat, bro? That's crazy to me. That's so crazy.
I had it before. I had that gold thing, that gold package, but on PS4.
Okay. But they stepped their graphics up. The fighting skill is different. You know, like that one game, um, where you could pick like Marvel versus Capcom type thing, where you could pick different people,
Mm-hmm.
they can jump in and fight. It's like
Mm-hmm.
that now. You can put in another character and they can jump in and fight at the same time. So you like y'all can be woo banging at the same time. Like that shit's lit.
I'll look into it. I'll look at the reviews again.
Yeah. Fuck them reviews. Play it for yourself. Or at
I'll
least
look
watch
at
it.
it.
All right, for sure. I don't want to hold you up no more talking
No, you're
about
not
video
holding me up.
games.
No, we good. We're not holding me up.
But yeah,
So
MK1, get MK1. Feel me?
all right. I'll
All
look
right,
at it.
SK.
All right. Be
All right,
safe
I'm
out
finna
there.
go whoop banging them streets real quick.
Hmm. Or talk with lovely love in the DM.
That too. I'm gonna add that to my list. Hold on, right? Lovely love on Instagram. I don't even think she got an Instagram.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Her husband might be reading them. Hmm.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But all right, SK, I enjoyed this live. Finna go be messy real quick.
All right. See you, Lemon. Thank you for coming up.
Yep. Peace.
Peace. All right, y'all. So that's pretty much it. That's it. So, like I said, I think the whole Avatar Nation. I'm proud of the Avatar Nation movement. I think it gave a lot of people confidence, to be able to express themselves, but to be able to protect themselves and not have to give up their whole life for some for some internet. So, they try to block us out, but we're still here. So, I mean, I'm proud of our of the stamp that we made, and a lot of people can't wrap their hand around what we bring, what we offer. I think actually we are a kind of a saving grace, to be honest, because I think a lot of y'all wouldn't have the content that y'all have now because of the panels, right? Because if there were no pulsating balls on these panels, a lot of y'all would have had the entertainment that y'all have. So y'all gotta look at it like that. To be honest, let's just think about it. Would there be a face Yaya? Would there be a face Yaya? Would there be a Paulette Waters? So y'all gotta think about like all that hate they have for avatars, but yet the avatars are contributing to their monthly income. I'm just saying. That's all I'm really saying. So with that being said, I'm gonna head up out of here. Be grateful and thankful that y'all live in this country because y'all could be over somewhere else. Um, Yaya can't stand herself, so don't worry about her not standing you. Yaya can't stand looking in the mirror, nor can the mirror stand looking at her. So don't worry, Lemon. Don't worry, Lemon. But be grateful, be thankful that y'all are here. And that if you got health, you got the greatest form of wealth. And with that being said, I'm gonna head up out of here. If you want to, feel free to send a gesture to $ Circle and Ground. It's good to talk to y'all again. And like they say, y'all, when y'all welcome people to y'all channel over here, stop giving them all access to y'all audience and all that. Like that's the one issue I got with. I'm gonna say this with VS. I can't tell people how to run their shit, but it's crazy to me that you allow strangers in your house and give them food and give them access to your pantry. And what I mean by that is, it's crazy to me that she allowed these people into her house and did to give them access to her people and to say, "Hey, people, give them money." Money doesn't matter to me, but we know money is the most tangible, rewardable form of reward that we have, right, on this application. So to sit up there and say, "Hey, come, people, support these people that she didn't even know," and then for them people to come and pretty much spit on her face and then take her people funds with it. It's crazy to me. So just be careful who you welcome in your house, especially when they coming from different neighborhoods. So that's all I got to say. Thank you, Detached. With that being said, I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Thank you, Mika Baby, for hitting the link. Thank you, Lemon, for hitting the link. I will talk to y'all later. Like I said, if you want to, feel free to send a gesture to $ King Crown. Remember to be the change you want to see in the world, and keep God first. All right. With that being said, I'm gonna head up out of here, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.
Tofu Alley. No beef, just tofu.
That boy is good.